Yeah. Yesterday, I was so anxious in bed that I had the old thoughts of just fearful thoughts. It went so far that I actually visualized again myself how I'm cutting my veins and I just want to escape from this world. So
Of
I
course,
was going on the
of
spiral
course,
all.
yes, because we want to find a way to not walk through the fear. And the bad news, there's good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
So is it bad news?
Okay. So the bad news is the only way out is to walk through the fear. The only way out, the only way to dissolve the fear is to walk through it, because it's all smoke and mirrors and boogeymen and ideas and thoughts that aren't true. Fear is all a projection. It's not real. There's nothing actually threatening right now. That's, you know what I mean? So, but the good news is that we don't have to do it by ourselves. There's tons of resources to help us, and growing in the skills and abilities and strength and resources to walk through the fear develops and strengthens us in ways that will make it different every time we do this going forward. It's like once you learn how to crawl, and then you know how to stand, and then you know how to walk, you don't go back to crawling again, except to play. Do you know what I mean? And the same is true developmentally within ourselves. But this is hard. This is probably, for me, this and exactly what you're doing, writing my book, starting a podcast, stepping out, hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
And have you ever felt like you were able already to stand, maybe not to walk, but to stand, but now you're crawling again and have to learn to stand again? Because I have the
Of course,
feeling
because when I'm doing something new, yes. I mean, there's places I can stand and there's places I can't, and I need tremendous help, right? And so, and that's what we're going to do today, is find, and there may be lots of little parts of yourself. You have the potential to be a gifted healer, but there's things, it's almost like we have this amazing banquet, but the table that the banquet sits on is not solid. I don't know if that's a good metaphor for you, but that's what happened for me. Like I had all these gifts and talents, but I couldn't bring them into the world. There was some structural, very basic foundational pieces that were missing from me, that had me, I couldn't show up. I'd be overwhelmed with anxiety. I'd get distracted by my different addictions, usually men, and not actually, I did not have the training or the support, and it wasn't modeled in my family how to show up and do difficult things. That was, and your father, like your father did not model that for you. So this is new. You don't know how to do this. And there's not a lot of structure and your mother didn't model that for you, right? How to do hard things and grow. That wasn't modeled for me. And I continue to need a lot of help from other people and structures and hand holding as I continue to move forward into expanded new places.